Yeah, you can see it's definitely a tornado. Those pictures were taken about an hour and a half ago. We were traveling south on Edgewood, looked up in the sky, couldn't believe it. We saw a tornado. We got out to take some video, but then immediately decided to get right back into the car and get ourselves to safety, because that is something that we just did not want to mess with. We drove a half-mile south and watched the rotation travel northward, go behind that church. We saw people come out screaming from that church as we were driving by. There was debris flying in the air. We felt a cold rush of air onto the car, and as we traveled southward, that's when we started to see some of the damage. Now, where I'm standing right now is Edgewood and New Kings Road, and I have to tell you that the damage here is even worse than what I've been reporting on from Edgewood and Vernon. I'm going to step out of the way so you can just take a look at a little bit of this damage. This building directly behind me, there are windows that are smashed out. Parts of shingles from the roof are blown off. There is just debris everywhere. There's a pile of debris, wood debris over there. And then if you look across the street, as you're looking across the street, there are downed power lines, power poles that were just snapped in half. Across the street, you can see trees just bent in half from this tornado. This tornado came through this area, traveled north on Edgewood, crossed the street at Edgewood around the area of Edgewood and Vernon, which is where I was when we saw the tornado on Edgewood, that there are power lines on top of a city bus, shingles blown off of a church, and some trees on top of homes. No injuries to report yet. I just did speak with Jacksonville Fire and Rescue. They said they would get back to me shortly to let me know if there were any injuries. I did see quite a few ambulances race to the scene, but no ambulances race away, so that's a good indication, at least from where I was standing, that there was nobody with any kind of life-threatening injury. But a lot of cleanup, a big traffic mess right now. Edgewood still closed. All of the streets in this area are being rerouted, so if you can avoid Northwest Jacksonville, your best bet is to do so. Reporting live in Northwest Jacksonville, I'm Victoria Warren.
Victoria, have you had any chance to find out what's in that building that's behind you?
No, it looks to be some sort of, I'm going to step out of the way so you can get a look at it again. It looks to be some sort of a restaurant, but I do not see any sign to tell you what it is. I don't even know for sure if it is a restaurant. Actually, it has a JSO emblem on the door.
We've just been told, Victoria, it's a police substation.
It has a JSO emblem on the door. In fact, there are 3 police cars parked in the parking lot. I don't know if they were here when the storm came through, but it does have a JSO emblem on the door. So I'm going to assume that that is property of the sheriff's office. Jenkins Barbecue is catty corner from where I'm standing. You can't see it right now, but there is also some damage, and that's a pretty popular landmark in this area, so there's damage throughout the entire area.